And so apparently, these have two sets of wings. Each set of wings, the large and small wing, is connected with the hamuli, which create kind of like a hooked comb teeth, click to enlarge. Scientists think that bee wings were rigid. Used to think they were rigid, making bees kind of like little planes that move hard, wings up and down, blah blah blah. But bee wings are fairly small for their body size, so even at 230 beats per second, rigid wings wouldn't be able to let bees fly. For many years, scientists couldn't figure out why, because they had to understand bee wings. Where is
What's
it?
the source on this?
ASU.edu.
All right.
Bee wings make short, sweeping motions from front to back, front and back, front and back. This motion creates enough lift to make it possible for bees to fly. So they rotate during flight. Their wings they don't just flap up and down, they rotate. They create lift. Which is pretty freaking interesting and cool. But yeah, ASU.edu and WisconsinPollinators.com say the same thing about it. So you got a bee source and you got an educational source on a university.
Last time on These Shadows Echo.
Mm-hmm.
The Misfits concluded their fight against the ambush from Kaya's district, successfully taking out all of the combatants with the help of some of their companions and friends they made along the way. Everyone made it out without dying, which is great. Solora's sister disappeared back to wherever she was from after the chaos and all the known enemies were defeated. Furthermore, the Misfits ended up taking some time to discuss what to do next, deciding that it was best to quickly get to Kaya's HQ and investigate before Vezrik has a chance to wipe the place clean of whatever materials he does not like the district leaders to share with others. It was decided that though risky, it was something that should be done, and the group decided to take a short rest before heading out. Initially, the plan is for Midas to go into his ring, Oriana to carry that ring, and Oriana and X to go investigate that district. While Solora will go with Theron on the skyship to provide support if it's needed, and in the morning, Samson and Logan will go to the arena and show Kaya's decapitated head to show how they have having won the competition. We're going to pick up there, but is there anything anyone wants to mention from last session that happened, or reminders or questions and so forth?
So Laura apologized to the Black Order.
Is there anything anyone wants to?
She did mention to one about something about social something.
Something about what?
Learning from him social something or another.
Oh, learning from one about how
right?
to read something. Because one understood that what you guys did was encourage someone to attack you at night. And he was watching your place because you guys challenged a group of rogues who kind of specialize in, shadowy killings. And he thought that could turn into them jumping you that night. But yeah, I guess we will pick up there. We'll pick up after the short rest. So I think you missed the end of it, Chris. So you can hit short rest and roll as many hit dice as you'd like to get hit points back. Though as the plan is currently set out, you could get a long rest before heading to the arena if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Okay.
Side note,
Can I go
y'all
ahead and
talked
hit the
about
long rest? Sorry.
No, you go ahead. I'm talking a side note. It has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, can I go ahead and hit long rest?
If you hit it, then you definitely can't change your mind. Do you want to wait a moment and see?
Yeah. I'll do.
Just wait a moment and see.
a short. Yeah, I'll do a short rest real
Okay.
quick. Yeah.
Because we can say you guys all wake up before they head out, and then you can decide whether to go back to sleep or not.
What is short rest on the app?
On the app, I don't know, but it should be, I guess, where long rest is if you have that button.
Brian, you celebrated, I'm guessing, already.
What's that?
Odell in Baltimore?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Odell
boy.
Beckham, baby. Was he counting towards the cap, Chris?
3.6.
Just nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a $13 million signing bonus.
Lamar approves. Lamar's happy. MVP season coming up.
Not just Lamar, the whole team is fucking happy, and that's what's cool.
But
Yeah, I don't think there's a short rest button on the app.
It should be. It has to be there somewhere because that's a really important function. If not, I can pull up your thing and hit it for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. As you all come and wake up or stir after the hour of short rest, you don't have to sleep for the short rest. So after the hour is done, and you all get your spells back and key points and other things, so Laura, roll a d4 for me. So you have 11 total hit dice, Samson. How many do you want to roll here?
And what are they?
They give you your hit points back.
No. What number
You
is
have
the
a
die?
D8. 1d8 plus 2.
A D8. D8 plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'll roll 4.
You get 16 hit points back.
How many?
16.
Oh, dude. I'll roll 2 more.
Nah, doesn't work that way.
What?
Brian, you ain't give him the warning you gave us.
My bad. You don't get to keep rolling them. It's just one choice. You just get to pick a number.
All right, I didn't know.
I'll give you 2 more.
Excuse me.
All right, you got 16 more.
All right, thank you.
Hey, that's nice. Yeah, I just rolled all of mine. I wasn't joking with mine. I was like, no, we got to get in there.
And how often do you get hit dice back?
Long rest.
On a long rest, you get them all back?
I gotta check it I gotta check it because it hasn't come up often. I think you get them all back. I'll check that.
I'd have rolled more. I'd have rolled more if I knew that.
No, we're past it now.
I get it. I get it. Everybody gets 1. I got my 1. You know it's not the same as it was. That's how I feel about the Ravens right now, dog.
Oh, you get half of them, or a number of dice up to the total, up equal to half of the character's total number of them. Minimum of 1.
So if you have 8, you get 4 back a long rest.
Up to 4. Yeah, I don't know how you decide how many you get back, but yeah. But yeah, so.
Michelle, can you roll a
I guess
d4 for me?
Yep. 1 second.
Yep.
Sorry, what's this for?
I did not say.
Oh, I don't like that. 1 second. Sorry.
Laura has horns growing out of her head
Right.
because she's a demon now.
It's not
Oh.
the same as
She
it
used her demon
was.
powers.
So yes, after a long rest, you can get up to half of your total hit dice back. So if you have 8 total, you can get 4 back.
And if I have 11 total, I can get 6 back.
It rounds down.
I like how you tried that. That was smooth.
All right, D4. Here we go.
It says up to because you may not need that full amount to be back to full.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Right.
Okay.
Well, it makes sense to you,
I don't
Chris.
like
But it
it.
wasn't that easy for me. All right, I didn't get that.
Okay, my bad.
So, Solora, as you finish this hour of just sitting and talking and planning, and you kind of concentrate on, you feel your health be energized, and you feel, you're back to full strength. Except you don't feel your key points return. Still
They already came back, Brian.
Still
They already
seems to
returned.
be some kind of burnout from the solar flare.
God damn it. They already back though. So I really. Do you know what I was at? Because
Oh yeah,
It's nerf for nothing.
the solar
I
flare.
was at 0.
The solar flare burnt out all your key points.
Oh, God damn it!
It consumed the rest of your key points when you did it.
That's what we're calling what happened with her, the solar flare.
Yes,
Hey,
that's the coolest shit ever.
Yeah, because it was a flare. Them motherfuckers came
Uh-huh,
through.
uh-huh.
Coolest
Fuming.
shit ever.
They were pissed.
That was fucking cool, man. All right.
So, you all finish your rest. Oriana gets up and stretches a bit. Says, now is as good a time as ever. We should head out while there's still the suspicion that the fight continues.
All right, I'm ready.
let's go.
Also, team, prepare your speech before you go to sleep, before you reveal the heads, or as you reveal the heads.
Say that again.
Make sure you have your speech ready for when you reveal the heads. This should be something handled, of course, how you're planning to do it, by showing the heads and what happened, but also with diplomacy and tact and how we deliver our message.
Heard.
Just make sure it's clear that if anybody else tries it, like.
Yeah, fine, sure, definitely. But I'm not arguing anything about that. I'm just saying, make sure we send a clear message.
Oriana kind of looks
okay.
at you and says, "You are aware we're sending Samson for this."
Just Samson alone?
Logan will be
No,
here
Logan
in the
too.
morning as well.
Sam?
Yes.
He's a bard. He has a way with words. I think was that the gist, Oriana, or no? Not the gist.
Samson has quite the aggressive tact.
I'm charismatic. What do you want me to say?
I have no issue threatening the All of Sethret. Just be mindful. Like X said, I want X to limit his expectations. Is what I'm saying.
Well,
I
I was
going
going to politely threaten the rest of everyone. Going to do it with some tact. A little bit of flair, you know?
She nods. Oh wait, was the plan to? The plan is to go in an hour, right? Not to go in the morning when everyone's heading to.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
it's to
okay.
go.
Oriana goes to her room and comes back in more of an all-black garb than she usually wears. A little bit better fitting to run through the shadows. Let me pull up her character
Nice.
sheet.
So Laura tells the Stone Guardian to head towards to go to Theron's ship.
It begins making its way.
Oh wait, can it fit on a ship? What did we say about that before?
I mean, it can definitely stand on the deck.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So the Stone Guardian makes its way to the ship. We'll say it did that a little while ago because it doesn't move the fastest in the world.
Can he post up against the mast and smoke a Stone Guardian cigarette?
Shield Guardian
Like,
is
up
what it
against
is.
the wall?
Doesn't
Why
smoke.
do I always call it that?
Okay. Thought we could get like some grease. Shield Giant action.
Anything else you all would like to do before the stealth team heads out?
Samson wants to get Nine's number. No, I'm joking.
9 left already. Oh, 9's not there. 9 didn't even come.
It was a joke.
Samson, it's not a funny joke. But on a serious note, would you be able to play us a tune before we go? Might give us some additional courage.
Doesn't last that long.
It only lasts for a minute.
Yeah, that's
Never mind.
The last 10 minutes.
Yeah, it doesn't last much. Can you play it in our mind? Can you play it in our mind song?
No.
No, but what I can do is put up our mind chat because I did not do that, and that's why that fight was so hard for us. So huddle up, guys.
Also, Mayor, when you get a chance, can you continue working on the sword? I know we got a little side there.
Right. Oh, Terrence is in there.
Yeah, I'm in here.
Hey, happy
What?
birthday.
Hey, happy
birthday! You're not
Thank you,
Jesus,
thank you. I'm trying to hold on for the night, man. It's been a long day.
Man, it was your birthday. Go to sleep.
You being here is dedication, bro. That shit is hell.
I feel like I wanted to show some dedication.
Hell yeah,
You don't
bro. I'm
have
trying
to
to be
on
like
your
you when I
birthday,
grow up.
man.
That's it.
We all take our birthdays off.
That's funny. All right, no. But I'm working on the sword still, amongst other things, obviously.
Yeah, busy slate. X just wants his weapon.
Yeah,
X just wants to support the group.
right.
Mirror, while we got you here and we got your attention, how are those spice goggles though?
That's a good question.
All of his inventions are backlogged from getting attacked at night.
Wow,
It was
it's
still
me.
1 o'clock in the morning.
Well, hold on. I didn't ask about them last time, did I?
Oh, gosh,
No.
you guys
got
like
the
driving
idea
this
the
man.
day before. It's been like 2 days, maybe, since you got the idea. Of the
Hi,
spice
Amir.
Girl.
How are you doing today? How are you? Not those. How are you doing? How's the man? The man behind the inventions doing?
All the inventions are backlogged. It's been like 3 days. He just got the
I figured it-
Well,
lab retrofitted and fixed.
All right, hold on. How's the library going?
the library is doing. I imagine I'm still, collecting info as we speak.
Mhm.
So yeah, we're good on that.
If you come across any songs that you think are bops, let me know. Let me
Understood.
get those back in rotation.
Understood.
Have you ever heard of Mba?
Don't do that. That song gets stuck in my head. This is out of character. I don't want to ever think about it.
So, Oriana says, I think we should be on our way.
On the road again.
And they're off.
Well, she looks to Midas and says, are you getting in the ring? Or
Midas says, "Yeah, sure. I'll see you guys later. Remember, you can always talk to me. And I cannot come out of this thing once I go back in. It's going to take a whole long rest or whatever to get there. So, I'm out of here, guys. Anything you need before I go? Anybody?
Yeah, how do we alert you that we need you to come out the ring?
Just, I can hear you.
Okay, cool.
I can hear what's going on around me. So,
Yeah, no, okay, cool.
Would you be able to talk to us through the mind link or no?
yeah, I don't know. I don't think so.
No, I don't think it
different
doesn't
dimension.
cross planes. Yeah.
Will it stay on me? Or, like, when I come back after, will it stay on me or no?
I say when you come back, it would work.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's still on you. You're just on a different plane,
Yeah.
so it
It's still on the conference call. You just walked out the room.
Your Wi-Fi dropped.
There you go.
Cool. And without further ado, he bamps into the ring.
Oriana picks it up and puts it on. And her and X head out into the night. X, give me a stealth roll of advantage.
Thanks for the advantage. Thanks for the advantage, mate.
That's your mate, pal.
I'm not your pal.
Your pal, buddy.
225s. Is that a 50?
No, it's not a 50, but 225s is pretty good. 25 and 18. You and Oriana are able to set a sprinting pace to do this, actually, based on your stealth rolls.
Wait, aren't I supposed to? I'm going with them.
You're supposed to be going on the ship, if I'm not mistaken. Was
No,
what you
this-
had planned to do. Or did you want to run with them?
Let's run like the wind, bullseye.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to go with. That's alright. We'll just go on the ship. I'll just go on the ship.
It's your
Come on,
choice
let's
entirely.
run
They
like
just left.
lions.
You can have
I
left
think
with
this is-
them. That's completely fine.
Greg, what say you?
What was the question?
Am I going with y'all or on the ship?
How stealthy are you?
She's a monk.
Yeah. Let me see. I gotta.
Y'all would plan after Midas is in the ring. I hate you.
Yep.
No, I
Everybody
I'm
got
pretty
it.
sure I was supposed to go with them. I'm
But
trying to.
Midas is already
Plus
going.
4.
He's already on the trip.
Plus 4.
Yeah, no, I think we're good. We mentioned you going to the +4.
Yeah.
She has a plus 4 on her stealth.
Yeah, you're not very stealthy, mate.
That's modicumly stealthy. That's a good amount of stealth. That's not,
It's alright.
Sassy.
I'm going on a ship. So I'm out of here.
Okay.
X is not gatekeeping.
Right.
Right.
So, Shalora heads to the ship, which is going to follow. It'll technically get there faster, but it's not moving very fast as it doesn't have a ton of magic to power it right now. But it'll make its way there, and it'll probably beat them there. It's going to be just above cloud cover. Although it's the middle of the night, so it's not overly important to not be super high. It is going to be 300 feet in the air, because the plan was to have the escape plan of the dimension door.
Oh, you know what? Solus was supposed to go as a spider on one of their shoulders. That's what it was. And I was supposed to be looking through his eyes from the ship.
Okay.
That's what that was. Sorry.
So you would have spent the hour of short rest changing the familiar shape.
Mm-hmm.
And Spider Solus is on Oriana or X's shoulder. Your choice.
Oriana.
Okay. Everybody's hitching a ride with Oriana.
X puts some bird pellets on his shoulder to try to get the bird to hop on his shoulder.
Solus is now a
It-
spider.
Oh. Which is
That
just
just happened.
X puts spider pellets on his shoulder.
All right.
That's
You
not a-
attract others.
They don't exist.
As you
Boy.
all rush off, Theron gets the ship up and in the air and begins moving towards Kaya's district. Give me a second stealth check, and we'll do a third one when you arrive. Still at
You should have
advantage.
just took her with you. Oh, okay, never mind.
You said still advantage?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
27 and a 20. Oh, I'm on. Okay, I was say, why are these rolls low? I'm on Shalora's sheet. So I guess they technically weren't that low. Alright, 22 and the 27. As you guys move from your district to Vezerix, which people do live there. It's, all the districts are relatively safe in their own way. Everyone kind of has their own various stay out of my physical bubble, don't fuck with me, I won't fuck with you kind of codes going on. And usually there's not a ton of inter-district crime. You do tend to have different roving gangs, different packs that try to claim small territories. Nothing big enough to bother district leaders. but just to carve out their own safe space, as it were. You all are able to easily navigate through that without any issue. Oriana has spent some time when you guys were off fighting Azrael, learning the different districts and the different sub-territories within them. And she's able to guide you without issue through Vezeric's district. Give me a third roll as you all are entering.
Can I do a perception check while we go through it, though?
Yeah, of course. What are you looking for?
If anybody's trying to, like, they're not messing with us, but they're just, like, you know, observing us. Looking for anything like that.
Okay.
People who might be spying on us. And I want to roll it with advantage.
You are not going to roll with advantage. What is that? 13. You feel confident you are going almost entirely unseen. And as you are focusing on that, you're not paying too much attention on lingering eyes, as you are focusing on avoiding those eyes. But you do at the moment feel confident that, for the most part, no one has seen you. Now give me the third rolls of stealth as you enter Kaya's district. Oh, not good for Oriana.
With advantage, right?
With advantage. 18 and a 9.
Yeah, I should have took Soar.
As you pass into Kaya's district, you feel the need to slow down, as the entire district is almost exclusively rogues and those who like the shadows and those who make a point not to rush. You quickly realize you are standing out by moving too quick. So you slow your pace some, you try to blend more into the crowds. You have to navigate that a little better. But you do slowly make your way to the headquarters. At this point, the skyship definitely has time to catch up and positions itself above said headquarters. But as you quietly approach, there's not much activity on the streets. It is very late or early in the morning, depending on how you look at it.
Hello?
Yep. But you arrive to the front gates closed, or the front doors closed.
Brian,
Yes.
can I roll perception to see through Solus, like if anybody's following?
Yes, you can.
Is this a straight roll for him for the spider, or I mean no pluses, or
It's using your perception, I believe.
oh 19.
Okay. 19. Through Solus, you do see they're getting looks, but no one seems to linger too much on their presence. It seems one of the benefits and downsides to this district is everyone values their privacy. So even if you see someone you don't recognize or someone being suspicious, you don't want them to look into what you're doing. So you do notice they are being noticed, but no one seems to be following, no one's alerting anyone else, but they're all being clocked.
Okay.
Okay, you all arrive to the front doors. They appear to be closed. What are you doing next?
Before I use my Yves Saint Laurent thieves tools, I'm going to go about the surrounding areas of the building.
Mm-hmm.
To see if there might be another way to get in, or maybe a window.
Okay, roll investigation for me. With advantage because Oriana's with you. 16. You don't see any other doors on the ground level. It appears the front entrance is the only entrance, and you assume that is a means of security. But
All right.
on the second floor, there are a number of windows in one of the rooms that are open that technically could be reached if you had a way up there.
How far up is it?
About 13 feet.
Oh, I do have one. Did I Misty Step yet? I didn't. We took that back. All right. Before I Misty Step up into that window, I put my Yves Saint Laurent tools to the door to listen inside of it.
Should you go back to the front door?
Yeah.
Okay. You go to the front door and you listen in. You don't hear anything within. I forgot what the radius is, but you don't hear anything in the radius.
Feet. Anything within 20 feet.
20 feet. Nothing.
All right. Team, I'm gonna open the door. Be ready for whatever might be in there. I'm gonna try to pick the lock. What do I have to? I have a +1 ability right now. What do I have to roll?
It is sleight of hand.
So that's a 25.
Okay. You walk up to the lock. You, after listening, take out your tools and begin picking the lock. And very quickly, you unlock the already unlocked door.
I thought you said it was unlocked. It was shut.
I said it was shut.
So I should have rolled with advantage.
No.
Oh.
You still tried to unlock the door. It just happened to be unlocked.
All right. So we enter in. As I creak, there's no traps on the door, right?
You didn't check for that, but you've opened it, and luckily enough, there were no traps.
Well, because my Yves Saint Laurent tools support me in that too. All right. I'm gonna crack the door and use perception.
Okay. And being that you have on the night vision goggles, the darkness of the area is not an issue.
Thank you. Yep. Nope.
It appears to be empty. You were in here the previous day. It was a very dark room with only one bit of light coming from the front door, and it is the same. Everything you can see is dark and emptiness.
All right. Oriana, let's go. I currently don't see anyone. I can see emptiness.
Okay. You two continue in.
What? What am I hearing? Is that snoring?
Yeah, that's
I'm assuming so.
it's just the dog next to me. Let me turn my mic down some, see if we can cut it out a bit.
No, it adds to the ambiance. I wasn't 100% sure.
We'll keep it on there then.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
No, it doesn't? Okay. So, as you continue on...
I think it does. It's like some white noise.
It's like a bullfrog or something.
There's a staircase to the left and the right of the back of the room. They appear identical.
Oriana, I know we might be rushed for time, but I don't believe in splitting up right now. I've seen too many things play out wrong in that instance. I say we go together. Choose one side.
I agree with you. Which side do you think is best?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a piggy by the toe. If it hollers, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We'll use the one on the right. That's an age-old technique from the Black Order.
I am familiar with it. To the right we go. Okay, you two press on to the rightmost staircase. Still empty, and Oriana is doing her best to perceive the area and listen if any sounds or anything like that. And do you head up?
Yes, I do. Can I hold the dodge action?
Yeah, sure.
Or step of the wind, whichever one makes more sense.
Give me a perception check, and that will dictate if you can be surprised or not.
Natural 20.
Okay, you will not be able to be surprised here.
I knew it was coming tonight. I did enough rolls for it.
All right, as you begin navigating the hallways.
Does this suck? Do you have to like move everyone one at a time?
No, I can group them, but I just forgot how to do it.
Oh, all right.
But as you continue down, you do eventually end up in a room. The room that you saw from the ground floor with the windows.
Before I enter into this room, actually, I do. 1 second. I hate how they phrase these tools. I'm just very cautious right now, Brian, of any traps. So I want to let you know that.
Okay. Give me an investigation check if you want to check the traps.
That's good. Can I take that perception check I just used?
No, sir.
It's a 8. It's a 22.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Can I roll again?
No, you can't. Actually, because Orion is with you, I will give you advantage on it.
Does she have better investigation?
Probably.
Yeah, let her roll too.
Oh no, she gave you advantage. She does not have better investigation. No.
Okay.
So as you look around, you don't see any traps in the room.
So what am I seeing right now? I see this open desk. I see a bookshelves, right?
And you see two very large carpets on the walls.
All right. I don't trust those carpets. They might be portals. Ariana, have you encountered any carpet portals?
No,
That might-
I have not seen carpet portals before.
Okay, just checking. You don't know what this DM. Okay. First thing X does is goes to the bookshelf over there. Do I have to like roll an investigation check for everything I go through?
You can roll an investigation on the room at large.
Okay. All right, but we're not using that rule. Come on, advantage. Thank you. Dang.
18. Okay, so you and Oriana begin to go through the room and to see what you can find. You do find a number of history books, map books. There doesn't seem to be a connection between them. They all seem to be various different regions throughout Elestria. You find a book that has a number of bookmarks in it and a few notes that seem to be looking for something called the Hammer of Thunderbolts. It seems like whoever was in here has been tracking its appearances through history and trying to find its most recent location. Also on the desk you find a number of papers and tools that seem to be tracking the movements, the phases of the moons, and more specifically, the locations the crying moon is passing directly over. On the
location the crying moon is passing over?
The location that the crying moon is passing directly over.
Crying moon, okay.
And
cry, like
weeping.
Cry.
Mm-hmm. The area is just passing over, and any events that of note that happen after it has passed. Both of the large rugs, which are actually tapestries, appear to depict the rise and fall of a noble house in Craghammer by the name of Ironblood. But it appears the two tapestries are not the full story of the Ironbloods. And that's all from this room.
All right. That book about the Hammer of Thunderbolts. I packaged that.
It was a number of books. They were tracking it across a couple of different reference points.
Is there any way that?
You can take all the books.
I don't want to take all the books. I don't want to make it look like we already raided this place. So you're saying the bookmarks are in all the books?
Essentially, they have different parts of different books marked off, and they have like kind of notes correlating which bookmarks mean what.
All right. If I took the books, would I have to take all the books to get that correlation, or I don't even know?
You're not fully sure. You went through them quickly. You didn't spend an hour here, so you're not fully versed on all of it.
All right. I do take those books,
Mm-hmm.
and what I do to replace them, like a library, take one, leave one. I leave one of my friendship books, and then I say, no, that'll show. That'll show.
As a note, we have murdered anyone who knows what's in here. In theory.
You said what? Yeah.
We have murdered everyone who's familiar with this area.
In theory, I don't trust these mofos. All right, but yeah, I take all the books.
Okay.
Is that a treasure chest on that desk?
It's just the token. It just happens to be there.
Don't get me excited, Brian.
We'll say there were pencils and knickknacks in there. You did open it. There's no legitimate treasure.
Okay. All right. I guess we.
Shall we check?
I look behind the rugs.
Nothing behind the rugs.
Okay. All right. I guess that's
Oriana
all there
says,
is.
should we check the other staircase? Or do
Yeah,
we
let's
have to
go.
leave?
Let's go.
Okay. All right, you two make your way back down the stairs and up the other staircase. Give me another stealth roll as you guys are transitioning from one side of the room building to the other.
Same house, though, Brian. Same house.
I've said what I said. Natural 20 for Oriana. $28 and a 24. Okay, so you guys are moving much more stealthily than you were previously. As you proceed, you can see the light of a window at the end of the hall and a number of alcoves on both sides of this hallway.
And we're walking.
The alcoves are empty, but you do see chairs and places for people to be. But you get the impression those are all the people who attacked you all tonight. So these seats and posts are empty.
Do I have to roll another investigation?
Yes, you do.
Can I say something? It's not giving any tactical advice.
Well, you guys, you're in the group thought.
Oh yeah, I'm telling them what I'm seeing right now.
Okay, that's all. All
So
right,
they're getting
what's going on?
Yeah, the DM just relayed everything to you. As he read it to me, I read it to you.
No,
You're not getting an X.
No, I can tell you because I wrote it down. All right, so it seems like this place is completely emptied out. I'm assuming that we must have killed all of them, but we're still moving pretty stealthily in there, just in case. There are two. It seems like there are two rooms that we're seeing on the second floor right now. One room had a bunch of books, and it seems like, has anyone heard of the name a Hammer of Thunderbolts? Because it seems like they're tracking a book of that name, and I have collected all the books so that we can like further study this when we get back at some time.
Can I roll history?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think everybody should too. 26.
Samson, you recall the story, you recall the Hammer of Thunderbolts as being an ancient weapon of the Dwarven Lords, passed down from ruling house to ruling house. Its current location is lost, as there was a dispute a few generations back on which house should rule. The ensuing conflict led to the destruction of the Ironblood House. They were the last known to possess the Hammer of Thunderbolts, but with the fall of the house, so went the location of the hammer.
And what was the name of the family again?
Ironblood.
The Ironbloods. Okay.
Which
I relayed
is,
that information to the group.
no, we want to hear how Samson says it. Say no. And so now that you bring that up,
back.
there were also two tapestries, rugs, hung up in that same room with the those books we found, and they depicted the fall of the noble house in Craghammer, the Ironbloods. But it doesn't have the full story. So if you know more about the Ironbloods, do tell. It might be more information for us.
No, I don't have more information about the Ironbloods, but I have heard the story of the Hammer of Thunder before. That's very interesting. I think we should keep that as a kind of side quest, if you will.
Yeah. If we don't, I'm pretty sure Assad's already on it.
That's funny.
Oh,
That's
shit.
legitimately funny.
Yeah, quality comedy.
Sour grapes. You can roll investigation in this room as well. Sorry. Oh, you did.
I did already.
19.
Yep.
Okay. As you go over the map table and the desk in here, and there's a framed picture in here as well. Looking through them, looking on the map table, there's a number of notes and books there as well, in conjunction with the desk there. You see they were tracking an unknown artifact that they believed the Ninja Turtles had. They made several incursions into their district and their headquarters in the past, but most of them came up not, as the turtles were very hard to get past without being seen. Following the turtles' death, it seems they made another push, but were cut off by your cloak, who they weren't expecting to be there, but found themselves incredibly outmatched as far as being stealthy. They still believe this artifact is in that headquarters, and it seems to be of great importance to Vezerick. He has tasked them with getting this artifact. Looking through more of this, they seem to have been planning some kind of raid into the palisade, which is the walls that surround Elestria. Mainly the one directly behind Vezerick's main castle. It seems they've been tasked with retrieving an item called the Maker's Keystone that is somewhere deep inside the palisade.
Retrieve the what?
Maker's Keystone.
Keystone.
In addition, you see further up the map. This is a map of Golden Leaf. It seems to be an area on the map marked that seems to be near Riveria. That is marked as an entrance to Azrael's Keep. And there seem to be some very loose notes of planning an excursion into Azrael's Keep. There seems to be something else that Vezeric has tasked Kaya and her stealthy group with. But they're just the beginnings of notes and the beginnings of plans of what to do and how to get in and what to potentially expect. It seems they hadn't fully figured out how to activate the gateway just yet. But they do believe that there was a method that did not require Azrael's presence. Though they're not sure if there's a physical key or a magical one yet.
Azrael's presence, you said?
Yes, they were certain that you could get into her keep without her being there. Like, she doesn't have to open it herself. In the last bit, you find a scroll that seems to be the loose sketchings of a much larger plan with the headings of conquering Elestria.
Somebody's taking notes on this, right?
I assume that's Twitch or YouTube.
That's me, yes.
It seems to be some kind of plan of conquering Elestria. It seems more like someone was taking notes about something they were hearing versus this being a document given. Almost like someone was doing scribe work, but they weren't very good at it.
You talking about me?
No, the scroll you found seems to be.
I'm joking with you. I'm joking with you. I take that scroll.
And
I take that. Oh, there's more.
The painting.
Mm-hmm.
Are they saying any of this out loud to Midas? Or no?
Everything's in our head.
He's not in. He can't hear that.
Oh. Yes, I am. Saying it aloud.
Okay. X. So the Midas cast setting to X.
What did we decide on that?
It's the same thing, right? It goes across, so it may or may not get to him, right?
Yeah, roll a. Let's see what the roll for this is. D100.
Okay.
Gotta get above 5.
I think it's the little 2 die right here. All right.
What do you say?
X. Thank you for relaying. If we take anything from here, Vezeric may know, but he may not know. So just make sure whatever you take doesn't leave an obvious void.
Yeah, well, we took a bunch of books already.
Okay.
From another room, because it allows you to learn more about the Hammer of Thunderbolts.
Oriana looks at you and says, "What did he say?"
Oh, just make sure that whatever we take, it doesn't leave a large void. Be careful.
Understood.
Don't want to leave a trace.
We can always leave hints to the common folk that this building is abandoned and let them ransack it when we leave.
That does work. All right, so let me just see what I'm taking now. I don't need to take much about that. But that scroll with their notes of takeover, that's something I will take. That doesn't seem like it's anything but the people that were recording it will remember, and the people that were killed will remember.
Mm-hmm.
And what about this painting? Does it look like eyes are staring at me?
No.
Is it a scribe painting?
It is a scribe painting, actually. As you look at the painting, it is moving. The face is a little blurred, but it looks like someone wandering around lost. Give me a perception check.
All right.
Oh no, sorry, investigation again.
I can do perception.
I'm sure, but this is more of an investigation, I think. Actually, no, it would be perception. Gonna try to see if you can
All right.
put it together.
Well, I just got
blur.
that last roll doesn't count. That was investigation.
13.
Well, I get advantage.
You do, Oriana's here.
21.
So as you two are looking at it, you don't see it first, but Oriana kind of like grips your forearm as she kind of, she doesn't gasp, but she comes kind of short of breath and says, "That is Anton."
Oh.
And as you look, the face is a little blurred, but the features are clear once you know what you're looking for. It does appear to be Anton walking around somewhere lost and confused.
Hold on, what is this?
A picture, a scrying picture.
Do I see this as Solus?
Yeah.
And are they telling Midas this? I'm guessing he said he was taking.
Everyone in the group
I
has
already
full
said
communication
everything
of
out
all
loud.
these things. Yes.
Okay, so Midas is going to send a sending to Oriana.
Roll a D100.
Yeah.
Oh, Oriana, go on. She's leaving us.
Or you know what? He's going to send it to. So everybody can hear this, right? I mean, everybody knows, right?
Everyone was in the group thought, and X is kind of narrating what you see.
Who else has sending?
You go where Samson.
Oh, everybody's in the group thought. Everybody's in the group. So I'm going to tell it to. I'm going to tell it. And Samson has sending though, right?
Yeah, but you all aware that you guys have used a lot of spells in this past chunk of time.
Yes.
And actually,
I will-
Samson went back to sleep.
Fucking Samson. All right. I'm going
Wait,
to.
did I?
Are you going to? It's been like 45 minutes since they left Pocket Aces. So if you want to get a long rest
Right.
before going, you can go back to sleep soon.
I was just sitting here because it was like all their story at that point, so I wasn't really saying anything. But we're sliding on the spot in the hour, not the morning, right?
Right. So but you need to at a certain point. It's pretty late, and you guys got attacked in the middle of your sleep, so you didn't get a rest at all when you first went to sleep.
So I can finish my sleep.
No, you can get 8 hours before you're expected to be at the fight and have a long rest.
Right.
Or you can get a short rest, have those hit dice back, but not have your full spells back.
But the telepathic bomb will still be up even if I go to sleep.
Yeah, this is like an X amount of hours. It's not a concentration spell.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm going to sleep.
Okay.
It's all good.
All right. So Midas is going to send to Solara, not to alert X. So that's what he's going to do. All right, we're good. It's above 5. Solara, they said Anton is lost. That might be in his own head. Kalim could have taken over if Anton is not physically lost. So we need to make sure if he is physically somewhere that he should probably know. And then if he is not, then we know for sure he is not in control of his own mind. That is all.
You're welcome to reply, Solor, if you'd like. She is staying muted. Oriana does look a little confused at this. It's a rather large painting, too.
Yeah, X says, Oriana, I know this is startling, but let's do what we need to do to figure out the facts.
Why would
so
they
that we
have
can.
this? There's no reason for them to have this.
Damn it, Michelle disconnected. She might not have heard me, but I'll tell her later.
Has Anton had any dealings with with this district at all?
This didn't exist when the thicket was there. He's had dealings with thieves all over the world. These are thieves. But
Does he have? Go ahead.
this scrying painting enchantment is one I thought only Michael could do. I've never seen it outside of him.
Well, Michael is around. Do you think he's working with Vezerick?
I don't know what to think. And she goes up and takes the painting down.
All right. Do you burn this painting? Like, how do you get rid of the spell?
I do not know how it works.
Right.
And she's kind of stuck with what to do about this. You can tell she wants to take it with her, but she knows it's not wise to try to sneak back with a painting this large.
How far are we away from this spot?
From
our house?
45 minutes.
About how many feet would that be, give or take?
You are miles and miles away from pocket aces, sir.
All right. Oh yeah, no. Why don't you?
How far into the district is this?
It's the middle of it.
I guess.
It's the middle. It's about 15 minutes into it.
Okay.
Oriana, I understand that you want to take this with you. How about we just cut out the painting area, leave the frame, and we can fold that up and put it in one of our knapsacks.
My thoughts exactly. As she lays it down and takes out one of her knives and begins carefully cutting the actual canvas. Rolls the canvas up and puts it into her bag.
Awesome. All right. Yeah, we will get to the bottom of this, Oriana. Brian, is there anything else in the room of note?
Actually, on the back of the frame, that the canvas has been cut out, there is a scribbling that says "Key to conquering Elestria?" ?
And it was on the back of the painting, you said?
It was on the frame. When you cut it out, right behind it was a wooden back to this thing.
Mm-hmm. And since you made that mention, when we did our investigation, are we checking like under for like any hidden drawers or anything like that?
Yeah, that's all a part of the roll.
Okay, cool. All right. All right. Ariana, are you ready to? I think we should get moving now.
She nods.
And Brian,
all we're going to.
say that again.
She says, "I think we have found all we're going to."
And do Brian. We didn't see any other like stairs, doorways, anything like that. It was just those two stairwells. Stairways.
Based on your guys' investigation rolls, that's all you've seen.
All right, let's go downstairs and see if we can get a recharge of another investigation.
You guys already checked downstairs, buddy.
All right, I'm just gonna roll another investigation.
You guys have already done that, buddy. It's you get one shot per room.
Dang it.
It was a pretty decent roll when you guys did the investigation for downstairs.
All right. Note to self: make sure that somebody next time comes with high investigation.
Midas is in the ring.
Midas,
Did he come up?
Get out of here.
Midas, how high is your investigation? You want to?
He can't answer you.
Midas, if you're great at investigating things and you have found the Dead Sea Scrolls, maybe you should come investigate with us. My plan after we look at these final rooms is to dimension door 500 feet to a space that I recall that seemed to be safe, and then maybe you could dimension doors the rest of the way. What are your thoughts?
It's not as
Message.
close to the rest of the way.
But I just want to get out of this. The goal is to get out of this district as quickly as possible.
Okay, so Midas can speak to you. All right, let me roll this D100.
I don't want you burning up too much magic.
He's
though.
already doing it, so
Yeah.
he has no way to answer you unless he's gonna pop out.
And it's a 2, so he fails.
Still use spell slot though.
Yep, I did. Midas just comes out the ring. He says, fuck it, guys. X. I can't dimension door us all the rest of the way. But I can only dimension door one person with me.
Oh. And you can't get back in the ring, can you?
No.
Why'd
But
you come out then?
isn't the ship overhead?
You know what? We can just dimension door to the ship. Good job.
I can fly up, and you guys do whatever you have to do. But the ship should be. We told them to fly a certain height, so we'll dimension door to the deck of the ship.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, so let me go investigating this place. Show me where you guys have checked. See if I can find anything behind you.
We welcome upstairs, Brian.
Okay, give me another round of stealth checks.
Oh, we stealthing in here? Okay.
Unless you don't want to.
Well, since we're already in the basement, let's look at the basement area first.
You're not in the basement.
All right.
You're on the first floor, but yeah.
All right, I rolled a 22 on that,
Stealth check.
and I'll roll you stealth win. Okay, stealth now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 14.
With advantage.
Oh, okay.
Myers is not proficient in stealth. He will not have advantage on this.
Okay, well, I rolled a 14 anyway, twice, so.
I rolled a 16 because luck is drawing man.
So Midas, when you were previously in here, you were able to detect thoughts to realize all the other people who were in here, and now you can kind of see all the various hidey holes and the way the walls aren't exactly flat to allow for a person to kind of sit in the wall itself almost.
Sure.
Noticing that there aren't any other entrances or exits in this room, so far as there seems to be little slits in the ceiling itself to allow for someone to kind of slide down from the top floor.
So Midas is sharing this inside the head thoughts. They got a lot of fucking secretive ass places in. It's actually pretty nice place. And then Midas goes over to X and he puts his arm around his shoulder and says, "Don't you wish you chose this one?" You know,
What?
this keep. You know, you could have had your fucking crazy people in here that sneak around and shit. Seems
still
like
good.
you've been right up your alley. No. You have yours. You have yours, X. You, okay. This is a very interesting building. And he says, let's go figure out whatever else is in here. And Brian, at any point I can, then I will start going other places.
Okay. So you get
What's the red dot mean? That's a proficiency. So do I have advantage on investigation?
No, that was just Oriana. Since there was two very stealthy people going together, they were
Okay.
essentially feeding off each other and helping each other be stealthy.
Gotcha. Okay. But I can't feed off of them. Guys, I want to feed off you.
The proficiency just lets you roll higher. You get to add your plus whatever your proficiency bonus is to these rolls.
Guys, I want to feed off you. Please.
But they do show you back upstairs to where they were.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I just start rolling, right? Here we go. Roll. Give me something high. 17. If they roll higher than 17, it doesn't matter.
They did, but you do take your time to look through the room.
All right, I find out some stuff what they found and less what they found. All right, where's the next one? Well, what didn't they take that maybe I might want to take? How about that?
I don't think they left it. They didn't take the tapestries.
What are the tapestries?
They show what appears to be the fall of the Iron Blood House. but it's not it's not the complete story. There seems to be some tapestries missing, as it were.
If I take them, will it be obvious that something was there?
If you've been in here before, otherwise it's just an empty pole going across.
Yeah, but I have
Also,
nowhere to put tapestries
You
unless they can fold down. All right.
I mean, it is like a
I'm gonna
giant
assume
rug.
that-
You could roll it.
I'm going to assume that Midas is also having this conversation with the mind group.
Yeah. I'm just asking Brian right now, like, what's it called? Like, whether I can move this stuff, like, and then he's going to tell everybody what his idea is.
Right.
I'm-
Samson's just going to interject and say, you know, this type of tapestry seems like something your guy Diego will actually steal.
You guys
Yeah.
think so poorly of
Just think
Diego.
about that. No, I don't. I think highly of Diego, but I think that this is the type of thing that Diego was warning him about. Like, you start getting to some dope shit, it might be gone.
The only thing he wants, Diego never said he'd take anything from Midas. That's
Yeah,
just
no,
something
Diego.
You guys have decided that Diego may steal things.
Okay.
Guys, I don't think Diego's going to take this tapestry. And the only thing Diego really warned me about was, well, let's not talk about that thing because it's dangerous and you guys should not need to hear about it. All
We're
right.
in the middle of a mission, so I'm going to let that go. But we're going to circle back.
No. We don't need to talk about it anymore.
No, we're going to circle back. But yeah, you're right. Not anymore.
And if
Right
Midas
now.
kind of bristles and he like tightens his back a little bit.
As you feel the
it
weight
says-
of these void scrolls in your back.
Oriana X. So I should take these, right? It makes sense.
The tapestries.
Yeah.
Well, now that we're gonna like open the vaults and have people just ransack the place, that might make sense.
Okay.
Where
So
you took the scribe paper?
what'd you say?
We already took the scribe paper.
Okay, yeah. So Midas snatches the tapestries down and rolls them up.
Okay. So you have
Stuffs them in his head.
two carpets in your two rolled
No,
up
put them in your
tapestries.
ring.
He
I
He
can't.
can't get back in.
Oh, he has to go in to put shit in it?
Yes.
He has to carry it
bring
in?
Yes.
Oh.
He has to
Why
bring
didn't we
it
get the
in.
Why were we stupid enough not to get the bag of holding, guys?
I thought about that already.
All of us are dumb. All of us are dumb.
Yeah,
That's okay.
currently on the ship, and with Mir.
I'm even more dumb because I had one in our other campaign. I reaped the benefits, and I still did not bring them over here. That's my bad.
As you take those down and roll them up and you're holding them, you hear Oriana says, "Shh, I hear something," and you can kind of hear echoing from downstairs. "Oi, Kaya, is that you? You back already?" "No, I swear I heard something." You can kind of hear footsteps downstairs.
I said we're in the mind link. So we're talking in the mind only, right?
Mhm.
Fuck, guys.
We can either the mission door to the ship. I have the mission door to Midas, or we can ambush this guy and get information out of him.
What am I doing with this head?
If this head, he has a head.
You're back
I
at
have-
you're back at
guys.
the place, Pocket Ace of Samson.
Right, but I'm trying to make sure that, plans aren't going awry.
No,
You
the
taking it
head
down
thing's
to-
a morning thing. It's not.
Yeah.
I get that, but I'm
So X,
I'm
you're taking.
trying-
Samson, you're taking the head to the arena in the morning, and you're going to tell them that they attacked us in our sleep. At our
right,
place.
but is there more fighting to do for the larger group?
I do not think so.
We hope not.
Okay.
X, if we attack this guy, if we ambush him, get information out, we have to kill him. We cannot let him live.
It does sound like there's more than one.
Yes.
Mm.
We can't let them live if we attack them.
Should we be on our way? I just want again.
Oh yeah, I don't think y'all make it here in time. Oriana, How many do you think you've heard?
There are at least 2. I see no reason to stay. We have investigated everything.
Then Midas can Midas and it can I check the room you guys already checked?
I don't think there's time, Midas.
It is
Midas,
down the stairs and back up another.
if we're not fighting, I don't think there's enough time.
You'd have to go past them.
Okay. Well, let's just get out of here then.
All right, dimension door we go.
So who's taking Oriana in their dimension door?
Let Midas, would you be able to pop the box?
I thought Midas said that he was gonna fly up and you would dimension door Oriana.
Yeah. I mean, Midas can fly fly up from the roof to the ship. So you just have to be dimension door Oriana to the ship.
We're not on the roof though, so we still have to like escape those people.
There's a window he could go out of.
Yes, I can get out to the roof.
All right. If that's the case, let's go.
Okay, so X and Oriana dimension door, deck of the ship.
And Midas takes off and flies.
Okay, give me a stealth check as you hop out the window and fly into the air.
High. Give me high.
Why don't you just use your dimension
Bitch,
door?
I'm going.
Why don't you just use your dimension door though?
I'm going. Bitch, I'm
He
going.
probably doesn't
All
have a
right.
spell slot for it.
I do.
And because
I do.
bitch is
That was
gone.
that was my backup plan. If this didn't work well, I was going to dimension door and just be out of there. Well, I see somebody in the air snap. He's not there anymore. Now you're just seeing things.
Right, so you fly up to the ship. All the Misfits are safe and sound as Theron turns the ship back to the Misfits district.
Guys, you guys were going to try to sneak out of it. You probably should have came on the ship in the sky and just skied down. But then actually probably lost that dimension door. Yeah. You guys did it the right way. Fucking sneaky ass bastards. You got back here. All right, everybody, we got some shit. Give me the loot.
Samson says then it said Midas, it was your idea. What are you doing?
I'm happy. I'm excited. We got some stuff. We found some things. We never got to discover or learn anything before.
Yeah, Midas, very good idea. I have to give you kudos on this.
Yes. But it's a team thing though. Team survive.
Team what?
Midas, the team found this. The team did good. Team did well.
Oh.
And Midas goes over to Oriana and she says, "We'll find him. He's helped us. We'll help him too." Friends.
She just nods and kind of walks off to a different part of the ship to sit down.
And Midas follows her. No, I'm playing.
Samson says in the telepathic chat, I agree, Midas. But I do also wonder where your accent went.
Shut up. No, leave me alone. I get a little excited. You know, things go away for a little bit. Come back.
Yeah, I said the same thing too once.
Shut up.
So, I assume at this point, Samson will go to sleep and get his long rest.
Oh, I'm sorry. Samson's already asleep. My bad. That didn't happen.
As the sky ship makes its way back across the night sky, letting the Misfits, well, it'll dock, and the remaining Misfits can walk their way back to the headquarters. Take a short rest, and if they want, everyone can go to the arena in the morning. Actually,
I'm down for that.
only Samson, Mir, and Logan will have long rests, but everyone is welcome to attend.
How many more hours remain?
At this point, I would say the first attack was. So you guys set out at about 1 o'clock, I put it. Be about 3 o'clock when you get back. And you guys were fighting at I think you guys were fighting at noon. It was either noon or it was daybreak. I forgot which one it was.
It was daybreak, I thought.
I think it was. You guys are
That's
fighting
what you told us.
You guys are fighting at daybreak. So you only have about 3 or 4 hours before you expected to be there.
Okay, might as well wash your faces. Let's look alive, guys. Oh,
Well, hold on.
I can
If
use
we
a 4-hour
if,
nap.
if we can squeeze 4, they can get the full rest. These
Yeah.
are monks.
the monks can, yes.
Yeah, you can squeeze 4 and arrive as the homeroom bell rings.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't even have to. I mean, they can arrive
It's all
late.
good.
I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing what I'm doing regardless.
Okay.
I'll go with Simpson. It's not like I can get a full rest anyway. Yeah, guys. So let's look alive. Fuckers attacked us in our sleep, so it's not like we have to be rested. They attacked us in our sleeps. Whew. There's a lot. All right, let's go. Let's do this when you guys are ready. All right.
So
Is there? Guys, has anybody ever heard of a potion of long rest? Is there something that exists? Can I roll history or arcana?
Arcana check.
Might have.
That's a 6. Anybody else? Anybody know about a history potion?
Might have.
What?
Relax. Got this. I'm well rested. We're good.
No, I'm just saying, like, in the future, if we're ever in this situation, we could take potions of long rest. I mean, imagine if last night we had to defend ourselves. Again, a long rest potion would be amazing, right? To get everything back.
I hear you,
look
but
for.
I'd rather do the great feast than the long rest. If we're planning like that,
I'm just talking about a potion, like something we can buy and keep on our persons for the future. Is all I'm saying.
I understand. That question would probably be better directed towards Mir another day at another time.
I'm not asking him to make. You know what? Fuck you.
You've never heard
You
of
are fucking with me.
Midas. Never heard of it.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm trying to get across too. I'm fucking with him, but sorry.
There's this little short,
Yeah,
pudgy guy.
Midas. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't know. Mir's our resident academic, so maybe ask him at a different time. Let's focus on this.
So you all rest up, get the quick rest that you can. Eventually, about 30 minutes before you guys are gonna head out, Logan does come in. He's like, did I miss something?
Well, yes. Kai's district attacked us in the night, and Sam, show him the head.
Oh yeah, here it is. But
Needless to say, we gained one.
Yeah, and it's also probably needless to say we didn't need you to have a bad day and a bad night. You gotta forgive us.
He shrugs and says, I'm glad to see you all are still alive.
You wouldn't have got here in time at all.
No, I suppose I wouldn't have. Well done.
Oh, also, Logan, we got some things. And Mike's like, we got some things. And he shows him 2 tapestries. And he's like, you see this? This is from their district. He said, we raided their keep last night.
Very wise.
Samson starts playing the notes from Ether. Fuck Jay-Z.
Dope.
So yes, this was advantageous. It was very stressful on us, and could have died, but we made out in a positive manner with it.
Well, I'm extremely glad everything worked out. What's the plan for the morning then?
We're going
We're
taking the severed heads to the arena, and we're telling them that they attacked us in our sleep, and we came out victorious. We also have a note of April and Neil convincing them to attack us, so we can have as backup if they force us to prove something. I guess, or they could come to our place and see that liquor's poured on the floor. And they tried to fucking set it on fire. You know, we have some burnt stairs. You see the stairs. You know,
Midas, we will meet them first thing in the morning with the head. That's all they need to know.
I mean, I'm just saying there are contingencies, Samson. I like to get ahead of things. Get it, everybody. You get it. But no. Seriously.
It's a good one. I like it.
Hey, yo,
So let's be serious.
get that place out of here, Brian.
I'm trying to find the arena map. There we go. Okay.
Over here dropping in Rescue Inc.
Okay, so you all gather yourselves and make your way to the arena. There's a
Samson's
buzz.
kind of like doing like little, kind of like almost like boxer movements, just trying to limber up and shake the butterflies out.
There's a buzz in the air as you're walking through your district, and a lot of whispers.
Yo, Mike's coming through. You know what we should have did? We should have all like went in and been underwater in the arena, holding heads, and then just let them go so they could all float up to the top while Samson stood in the middle. There's a bunch of heads just popping up to the top of the water. That would be fucking awesome.
Right.
Yes.
I tried that with the turtles.
I
and you
want
guys
to
said that
take
was
an
cool.
hour, turn Solus back into a bird,
Okay.
and have him go. Is it? No. Is it possible to have someone I want to send him back to that like their hideout to like just see, to keep an eye on if Fezric sends anyone back to their hideout after he finds out what happened. So
Okay, it's gonna take a while for him to get there.
so
He can start making his way.
He can't climb on to a runner as a spider.
No, she turned him back into a bird. He can fly over to their district, but it's gonna take you guys about 20 minutes to get to where you're going. And once you announce, you're not sure how quickly Vezric will mobilize people to get there. So there's no.
no, I was
guarantee
talking
that-
about like it's like before we left out to go to the
Yeah, so
place.
if he
like,
starts heading there now, there's no guarantee that he'll fly fast enough to beat Vezric mobilizing anyone. But he could start, and he might beat him there. Unless you guys are going to drag
And he
your feet
might
and
see
get to
people mobilizing.
how far away is it?
45 minutes. I mean, it's a little faster for him.
No.
but
In distance.
you guys take a straight line, so it's 45 minutes walking. For him, he probably could do it in 30 minutes flying, we'll say.
Birds fly faster than you think, but all right. That's
It
fine.
sounds like it's about a mile and a half.
Okay, the bird is on the way.
No, bro. A
What
bird
is
would be
going
there
on right? Yo, look, the
immediately.
bird is on the way. What are we doing right here?
All right.
Overthinking. That's what we're doing.
Arguing over a bird.
Overthinking, bro.
Oh, all right. So, yeah, it would have been cool. Samson, no, the Ninja Turtles didn't disrespect us like this. I mean, these people, they attacked us in our sleep. I mean, it would be apt to do this to them, but
Midas, do you not see this as a continuation of the Ninja Turtles? April O'Neil was here.
there are different nuance, Samson. I'm learning.
The nuance connects it. This isn't random. This isn't entirely because we, as our colleagues have said, insulted barbarians. No. We insulted somebody who had connections to barbarians, and this is what they tried. And we need to let people know. We need to let those people know The people that think that they are safe and that they can hide behind brute strength. That no, not with the Misfits.
Samson, save this speech for when you take
I'm
what's
practicing
yours.
the speech right now.
Okay.
No, I'm practicing the speech for when we take what's ours. For when we go out here in the morning, right now.
All right. I mean, it sounded good. It inspired me. All right, you know what, Samson? You should do it with the chorus.
I thought about trying to play my lute while I did it. It seemed like it was too much. So,
Okay.
but what do you guys think? Is Midas right? Should I?
I mean,
Give a little
you should
backdrop?
also come up with a phrase like, I don't know, take what's mine or something. I don't know, take what's up. Whatever you do.
Why can't we come up with it? I'm just the voice. I'm not everything. Like, let's work together.
Or we should take the head up to Vezrik and give unto Vezrik with his Vezriks.
All right, so I don't think we should do that. Does anybody else have another idea?
Logan says, I don't know that we have to be overly showy.
Yeah, that's true.
When we are going to reveal a severed head. And
And then we can put it in the bag. Make sure we take all the heads. All the heads go in the bag, guys. This is our thing.
People are only coming for the heads. We do have the heads.
Yes, we
We
put
don't have
heads
to
in
do
bags,
anything
guys.
more
That's
about
what we
that.
do.
Do keep in
Maybe-
mind that the only enemy left is Vezrik. We don't
And
need,
Michael.
and Michael. We don't need to openly declare war unless that's our intention.
No, true.
I think we already have done that.
I guess we can say we're finished.
Can we do this? Can we let them know we hear that this is what you? No. That would probably cause more of a stir. I was gonna say we should say something to the effect of, "We hear that this is what you enjoy." Raise the heads up, get the crowd cheering, and say, "We're the people of the people." The Misfits. I like
I
that.
think-
The people
I
of the
think-
people.
Mhm.
We're the people of
I
the
think
people.
what we need to do before we start worrying about the people, while we still need to worry about ourselves, we need to figure out where the line in the sand is between Vezrik and Michael.
I don't think we can do that with a speech.
I disagree. I think with speech we can get people's feelings. And with people's feelings, we can tell where they are.
What people
And by
Michael
telling-
doesn't show
I-
to these things.
I'm starting to. I'm siding with Logan here. Dempson, I think you're on one of your crazy streaks, but if you can circle it back, we maybe realize that you're a genius.
Okay, here we go. Let me break it down. Let's go to first principles, right? People trust you. They'll tell you things, right?
Okay. I don't trust anybody
one
except
wo-
her. But keep going. I don't think they'll trust us. Keep going though. I'm sorry.
Trust is, anyways, if you can gain a person's trust, whatever capacity it needs to be, whether or not you view yourselves as honorable thieves, it's important. And I think that maybe we can find the people who are important on Vezrik and Michael's sides and find out if they're actually on the same page or if there's an underlying tension. And if there is, we should exploit them.
Well, okay. I just want to say I don't think we should test Vezrik publicly. Two,
Me neither.
I also don't. This is, you said honorable thieves, but that's Sethret. I mean, that was the axiom that was a thieves' den. This is
Are we not-
actually a land of criminals. Ain't no such thing as halfway crooks here.
Are we not trying to breed the same environment?
Ain't no honor amongst thieves. Yes.
Let's not forget the blueprint. We are trying to build something, even if it's not our main focus.
I see that you see the diamond in the sky. Understand.
And just remember, no halfway crooks. This is the blueprint. And one of the greatest, or the strongest, Hove is who we're going up against.
So as
No,
you
I
arrive to the arena,
Thank you.
What a terrible
I subtly said
metaphor.
it.
That was so bullshit.
That's why I went with the
You
subtle.
all-
I see the diamond in the
you
sky.
all make your way to the arena, make your way to the
That was
center
terrible.
platform. There's loud whispering going on in the crowd as you're the only group here for the fight. Eventually, you all stand and get your positions right in the middle where you were last time when you finished the previous fight. And the conductor stands and voice booming through thaumaturgy. Quiet, quiet. It appears only one group has arrived. And everyone kind of looks in the direction of the Misfits.
And Samson steps forward.
All of our stuff is in like bags of holding. I don't think we would have left it at the keep.
What's that?
We probably stuck it in. The stuff that we stole.
Okay.
Bag of holdings. All right, Samson, do your thing. I was just letting the DM know something.
It appears only one group has shown up today. And I think that we all find it odd. We're all a little antsy right now because we're wondering what's gonna happen. What happens when your heroes meet your villains? Well, I'm here to tell you, you all missed the show. Your heroes attacked us sleeping. We were sleeping, and now look at them. And Samson reveals the head.
And Midas reveals the head. Like Midas pulls the head out after Samson. He holds one up in the air, and he's looking, hoping the crew starts doing it.
You don't have that many bags of holding.
No. I mean,
well, I just start pulling out. I keep pulling out heads and passing them out.
Okay, that can definitely happen. Yeah, we'll say you're using me.
No. I take it like a, like when you slice cake at an elementary school and you're like pass it back.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I'm doing the heads.
Okay. So we'll say you had them in Mir's bag of holding, and you're using that for this. And there's a gasp from the crowd at first, and a collective hush and a quiet. And the conductor kind of leans forward a bit, chuckles a bit, leans over and says something to Vezerick, who just laughs loud and loud. And he stands and says, "Do you have Kaya's head in that bag?"
Whose head?
Kaya.
We do, right?
Yes.
I reach in and I look around and I say, let me see. And then I crouch all the way down and act like I'm picking up a huge weight. And I pull out Kaya's head. And I say, I think we do.
There's an eruption from the crowd of cheers. Oh, with her head! Yeah! The headless strike again! Cover your necks before they take them! Just a eruption from the crowd. Cheers and yelling, and everyone's super excited. And Vezerick just laughs and bellows. And booming his voice again.
And
go ahead.
Samson yells out, even when we're asleep, we are more awake than you.
And Vezerick laughs and says, well, it seems this one's settled, everyone. Gaia's district has fallen to the Misfits. A clean sweep. And the crowd erupts again, joyous and just fever pitched at the about the excitement of this happening. Some are disappointed they didn't get to see the fight. Some are whispering, "Yeah, I saw Kaya's group moving through the streets yesterday." And some people from your district are saying, "I thought I heard a commotion. There was some smoke there for a while there. They must have burnt the bodies." And there's just rumors just spreading left and right through this thing.
Wait, did we burn the bodies?
No, you didn't. That was the momentary of the steps catching on fire. Vezerick stands, comes to the front of the precipice, looks out at you all and looks out at the crowd at large and says, "People of Sethret, I'm sure you've enjoyed these last few weeks of fights. Though I regret to inform you, I think this is going to be the last. As you all know, no one challenges Vezerick," and everyone laughs. "And no one challenges the other district. So I do believe the Misfits have gained all the land they want. Isn't that right, Misfits?"
So Midas says, "Well, Vezerick, there's one more thing. You gotta give the people what they want." And he pulls out the bag of Devour. He throws a head up and holds the bag of Devour open over himself so it can drop into the bag of Devour. It's like,
Destroy the head! Destroy the head! Destroy
we gotta
the
give him a
head!"
show.
Make sure
Heads
they
are back.
can't come back. Forever death, forever death.
Forever.
It's a permadeath, you idiot. Shut up. I can call it what I want.
Handshake line, everybody.
Handshake line. Fucking stupid.
Can't speak line, you stupid.
As you all begin putting your heads into the bag of devouring.
Slap hands, shake heads. I mean, dump heads, and yeah, you know, we're celebrating.
After that's done, Vezerick says, "I do look forward in seeing how you all Misfits choose to rule under me. I'm sure it'll be quite entertaining. Do remember to appoint someone to Kaya's district. We can't have lawlessness now, can we?" And he laughs a bit to himself about something. And he says, "I am going to miss these little functions. Maybe someone will get the gumption to challenge one of the Misfits, eh? After all, they're not immortal. They die like any mortal, huh?" And there's a bit of a nervous laugh, but a bit. His people right in front of him, his little area, they laugh out loud.
All right. And
Sanson laughs out loud as well and says, "They die like any living being."
And X.
Oh yeah, mentally X says, are we gonna jump on a provocation, or are we going to let this slide until it's our time to challenge?
What the fuck? No. We're gonna let this shit slide.
Yeah, we did what we came to do.
I just know Misfits ain't no bitches. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, you know.
I don't
I'm a
know
bitch
how
when I
you
don't
see
get
that we
arrested.
come out as bitches here. Right.
I'm a bitch. I'll tell you that much. I didn't get to sleep tonight. You know, I don't want no problems.
Shit.
I don't want
Nah, I
zero
just feel
problems.
like we accomplished our goal.
Vezerick says, "Everyone celebrate today. Let this be the day peace came back to Sethret, eh?" Everyone kind of cheers.
Midas is cheering too. At that point. Yes.
Drinks
Finally.
on those talented fuckers down there, eh? All right.
What?
Samson speaks up and says, Hey, it's gonna be a lot of dead bodies to keep this peace too. All right, don't think shit's sweet. Drink up."
There's a cheer from the crowd and says, "He'll take your head, the sweat will do it. They ain't afraid of nobody. Your heads aren't safe. Let me roll a dice really quick. Let's see how fever pitch the crowd's being. Nope, no one's that dumb. Yeah, just more of that. And Vezerick goes back to his chair, sits down. The conductor says, all right, everyone, make your way back to your districts. No need to dolly. Glad you enjoyed the show. Misfits, I will be returning tonight to find out who's going to lead that district. Thanks for putting on a good show, as always.
I have a crazy idea of who to give that last territory to.
You?
No.
Oh, why would that be a crazy idea? X.
No.
I just
Hold up. Wait.
Brian,
that's
can you?
it.
Why
That's
the screens? Wait, real quick. Since you don't have anything up there, can you just keep the picture of the districts up there? I have it on my other screen, but it'd be good
I'll
to
pull
just
it
have
up.
this.
But I'd like to reiterate that's hate. The fuck was that? You have a district. Like, why is it crazy for me to have a district?
you're more of a
You-
nomad. You're not building a base.
Bro, you were kidnapped as a child.
Oh shit!
So the
We were
Misfits are
born
again
to kill people.
making their way back to Pocket Aces, I assume.
Yeah.
Solus
crazy.
does beat any movement from Vezeric's team. As Solus is arriving, let me see.
But I was trying to say something like for my crazy idea, who to give the district to.
Go ahead.
Sweet.
I think that maybe it would be a power move to give the last district to Anton. Not a trillion. Anton.
I don't think it's time to do that.
Oriana
Think
kind of
what?
sighs. There is no difference between the two.
Oh, it's over?
Oh, it's over.
He is a Trillion now.
Yeah, he's. Yeah. I don't know if that would be. I don't. Why would it be a power move? That's what I'm saying.
Because it would have to be a secret move. And because it would have to be a secret move, it would take strength from a Reveria. Not Reveria. What's their...
Phala.
Phala. It would take strength from the Phala to keep that secret. It would also give him a sense of normalcy or what's the word I'm looking for? Like the feeling of being comfortable and a feeling from the past. Nostalgia.
Hey, I don't
feeling
think
of-
right now. We're in a head link, right? So
Yeah.
I don't think right now is a good time, and we have to figure out what's going on with him.
I think that's the best time.
No, we have
We
to find
see
him.
this.
He's lost, Samson.
He could be lost in the Phala. He could be lost right at home. I don't think we should overthink this.
I think putting him in this district is overthinking it
Yeah.
right now.
Right.
I think, and this is a burden that I bear, and I don't want this to influence you guys at all, but I think putting him in this situation prematurely, which I can see in hindsight, has really fucked our guy up.
Oh, really?
I don't think there's a way to fix or
What the hell
repent.
is happening?
What the hell is happening? I'm
Oriana
trying to
says-
change.
Oriana says in
X,
the group thought
you changed.
no one could have predicted the tree's death when it happened. It's no one's fault that it happened. It's no one's fault that he's a Trellion now.
Yeah,
It's
so you
sad
get
though.
those vibes, right?
I feel like I miss
Energy.
the old Anton. But we have business to do. I mean, let's not make this a sad thing. We have to take care of business. We have to put this district in someone's hands. And then we need to figure out what we're doing with the first one. X, it would have been nice to have you at my back if I could get this water district. It'd have been very nice to have you at my back. But now,
What
since you've
about taking this district?
What'd you say?
What about taking this one?
Oh, I want the water one. I mean, I can merge the two if you guys are okay with me still getting the water one. But I want the water one. So if I have to have
does this
nothing,
give you access to that?
no, I mean it'll be right next to the water one. Right, Brian? This the green district? This Kaya's, right?
Yeah, Kai
That's
is
where
the
she
green
was
district.
standing.
Yeah.
So
Which district is mine?
You are the teal district.
Okay.
So who owns the district next to the water?
the
What's his
fucking
face? The conductor.
clown.
The conductor.
Oh, the conductor. Okay.
The
Got
clown.
it.
Yes. Sorry, sorry.
So-
I needed someone for my my cloak.
I
needed
know.
someone
I
for-
understand.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, this
Um,
seems like it would have fit for you guys. You know, sneaking around, and they were rogues, so it seemed like it would have, really worked for you.
Yeah. Oh, since we mentioned that, do y'all mind if I'm not around for these conversations? I need to go check my district, to learn more about. Were y'all paying attention when we were reading the scrolls? I mean, when we were investigating the room. There's some type of hidden potential weapon in my district that Kaya's group kept going after, and the turtles kept them out. And then after the turtles were gone, the cloak kept them out. So I hear what you're saying. You wanted me over there, but
The
this
Hammer
is
of Thunder. Do you think you should go after the Hammer of Thunder by yourself?
well,
Does that seem wise?
it's the whole district's being protected by the cloak right now. Like, so when people try to enter, the cloak has been keeping them out.
That's what they're going after. The Hammer of Thunder.
We don't know what
It's
weapon
the
is
Hammer of
protecting them.
Thunder.
We can make
No,
that.
I know what it is. It's the Hammer of Thunder. I've heard about it. Like,
No.
We
Yeah,
sure
it
it
was
wasn't?
There were
to me.
two different points.
Yeah, it's the Hammer of Thunder. No, X, it's the Hammer of Thunder.
Go ahead, Dan. What you about to say?
To clarify, the Hammer of Thunderbolts was one item. Another item was an artifact they thought the turtles
Damn it. Brian, damn it, Brian. Right, it says, yep, it was the Hammer of Thunder.
had. There's nothing to gain from that. It's gonna waste about 20 minutes.
Nah, this is just for in-story. Midas is pretty much trying to deflect and not talk about the void thing again, but
I see
that's
that.
what I think it is. Saeed thinks it's the void, guys. So, the void artifact.
Yeah, Samson's just going off the name Hammer of Thunder and what he thinks he heard. So yeah, he open to interpretation.
Oriana says to X. Well, let me roll. Let's dissect some of this for her. See where she's at. Nope.
You said
she's
I'm rolling what?
distracted. She's distracted. Never mind. She doesn't say anything.
No. She can say something.
She's distracted. I rolled.
Okay.
Her
I'm
mind's
gonna roll
on
for.
other things.
I'm gonna roll for her.
Because I rolled for her. She's not fully in the moment. yet.
Motherfucker
She has-
said,
she has
I'm a roll
advantage now.
for her.
Right.
I'm a roll for her.
Hey, the advantage now, Brian. Over here.
I rolled
Such an
advantage.
asshole.
She rolled a 1 and a 5. Logan says, maybe let's decide the district first, X, so then you can do your scavenger hunt in your district.
Logan, I respect you.
Said this motherfucker was hunting for Easter eggs and shit. Oh shit. I mean, it can go to one of you guys, Solara Sampson.
I
Logan already gotta
don't
have
want
one.
any- Yeah, I don't want any land in my name per se.
And that's why it would have been a crazy
That's
idea. I knew you didn't want none.
Okay, so I will take. I mean, if you guys don't mind, as long as I can have the water district, I'll take the one that I back up into too.
I fully back that.
If anyone has any
Fine
objections,
by me.
okay. Do you have any objections?
Minus. Do you think that'll be too much for you to control, or? And this is not me like doubting you at all. I just want to make sure.
No. I understand what you mean. I think I can put things to use. These districts.
Okay.
My other question is, could we give this district to Davina and keep you on the battlefront? Because as a person on the battlefront, that's where you're most needed.
Maybe Davina State. Yeah. This could be her home.
I know it's a big ask, Midas, but
I mean, we're all going to be on some sort of battlefront. I don't think Oriana plans to lay roots and stay here her whole life.
I don't think any of us do. But for the time being, I kind of need you here with me, and I'd like to roll persuasion.
It doesn't work against a.
What? Just gonna give it my.
You don't get to persuade Saeed with a dice roll.
He just dipped too. He said, "Fuck that! If I can't persuade him with a dice roll, I'm out." Gosh, how do I put this?
I think. Let Minus have it.
I like the idea of this because, well, one, guys, I fucking wish that I knew when he would come back, but X, since you're paying attention, Samson's all fucking around, looking at flies and shit. I like the idea of having the two because I have a shipping business, like you know this, and the port is very good for us, our ships, for the shipping business and for the Misfits as a whole, right? Our other ships. So that is very good. It also, if I can't get that blue district, the one next to it is still important and it's still good to keep tabs on it. And it's also a district of rogues. I could learn a thing or two from them. As far as the shipping district backs up into it. So it's nice to have a sneaky little district next to it. I like their, in our heads, of course, I like their keep. It's intriguing. And since I have detect thoughts, I can see who's around. I mean, see that there are multiple people. I knew that there were people hiding in the walls and the slits and stuff. So I do happen to like this district a lot, even though the water district is my favorite, but maybe the conductor makes it very hard for us to get that from him. So I think this is a good, if nothing else. Now, if we wind up getting that and we decide that I should give this away and not have two, then I can give this one away to Davina or what have you. But until that time comes, I'd like to keep this one.
All right.
If it's
No
the same
argument.
to you guys.
No argument. No.
Chris, you're muted. There you go.
Yeah, my phone died. Sorry.
That's right.
I had to have my computer. Where did we leave off? My bad.
He's taking.
Sam, so I was just saying, you know, while you were fucking toying around looking at the sky, that I like this district because it is secretive, and I like the water district because my shipping business and our whole business of having ships now. We have two extra ships outside of my own little small ship, and should be a fleet of ships eventually when we start making good money to dock into the water ports. And then this one backs up into it, especially if we cannot get that from the conductor. It would be nice to at least have the district right next to it and to be able to look upon it. Also, there are rogues here, and trying to get a little more stealthy, and learn from them. So if I need to in the future give this district up, if we are able to attain the water district, the port district, then I will, no problem. But I would like to hold on to it for now, at least.
Midas, the only reason why I said that the district should go to Davina is, like I said, because I selfishly would prefer to have you on the front line. The box is invaluable, and
That's what she said.
heavy in combat.
But why can't I do that if I have this district?
That is what she said.
That's my question.
Just as it's been, not the best fight, not the fight in the Coliseum, but we've been doing a lot of battle and beefing outside of Oriana, Logan. No offense to you guys, and you guys have been doing a lot of battling outside of us. You know,
Land your skyship, Sansa.
before anything comes to a head, I am. Before anything comes to a head, and like as we're figuring things out, as there's nowhere else to go but Vezerick, let's agree on first principles on what we're really doing here. Make sure
Wait,
that
what?
everybody's committed to the same goal.
Logan says,
Never mind.
I think what my friend here is saying is that if you take that district, you will sleep there, and should we get attacked, you will not be here to help.
Thank you.
It is best to keep the powers that be in one space. As I, last night, was not
I
here,
went on.
had X been taking residence in his quarters, he would not have been here either.
But X hasn't slept in his district.
He has not, but that's because his cloak has taken it. There is no guarantee that Midas will not sleep in the district should he claim it.
Midas, do you have anyone you could bring?
What did you say? I'm sorry.
Do you have anyone that could
Davina
watch
could.
districts for you?
Davina could.
Yeah.
She can be my partner in crime.
So she can't own it, but she can be your partner.
Listen, guys. We all understand that Davina is a sleepy person. And she likes to sleep a lot. She doesn't speak too much. So, silent hand. She's the enforcer.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
No, she's not gonna. The NPCs currently own districts, so that's not a viable thing. Unless one of you would be willing, unless like Flora says willing to be number 2 in the district.
Why?
Because Davina is an NPC, she's not a empty vessel for you guys to park somewhere.
No, Midas just said he wants the
Samson
district.
would be the number 2 to the right person.
I mean, you guys can take a district and not sleep there. Like, you might be in charge.
That's what we just said.
No, he said park her there as his number 2. So she.
I think she could take her ass to sleep there.
He better said park her there as an NPC that isn't in charge of it, but gives the Misfit name to it, because she'll be there.
Well, I know someone. Let me. Can we fuck, we can't rest on this. I know someone that
there are no more challenges. It's not.
It should not be.
Like we need to defend it, and no one can take it without killing us.
So whatever happened with the Eversorella, she might still try to send people.
They still have to kill us. Occupying the building wouldn't change anything.
Yeah, that would be pretty stupid.
If we don't sleep there, and they just squat.
Oh,
it doesn't change.
I have a. Hey, Oriana, do you mind if I steal your bartender from Pocket Aces?
You want to steal Kello?
Yes, please.
Sure.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I seem to click with him. And he can watch over the district guys. He's very trustworthy. I like Calla.
Can he fuck?
Do you trust Kello over Davina? What's going on?
We're not parking Davina.
We can't park Davina in real life.
Not in that sense.
Brian's not letting it happen, pretty much.
Not at this moment, at least.
So
Hey.
so yeah, Callow, he do a great job, I think. And Mike says, of course I have to speak to him, ask him if that's okay with him.
Midas, for all that, it's your district and you appoint him, correct? Is that what we're talking about here?
But he does. I mean, he's not part of that district. I can't just say, "Hey, you fucker, you're coming from here to here." You know, I have to ask him if he
Why
even
not?
come to this district. Okay, Samson, you.
But why?
The world doesn't. I'm not a. You know what, Samson?
You
Out
can
of
start
touch.
acting like it because you're gonna be.
Out of
Right.
touch, Samson. Out of touch.
You need to get more out of touch. Stop
Actually,
treating
in
these
this
people like
moment,
people.
Callow does come from the back room with a bucket and a mop as he continues to clean up the blood. You guys do notice the bodies are gone.
Mhm.
There's some blood stains still, but he comes out with a bucket and a mop. He's cleaning up some more of the blood stains.
Speak of the bartender, Kello. I seem to have come upon a piece of property on the other side of Sethret. Would you mind bartending there?
Oh, not at all. Just let me tell my brother so he knows where to find me, and that's quite fine.
Thank you.
I'll finish getting the blood up before I go, though.
Yes. Of course.
Goes back to mopping.
Samson's just looking wholly confused. Like,
One day you'll get it, Samson. One day you'll get it. All right. So now that's settled, we can tell. What's that metal dude's name again?
He was the conductor. No, he's not the conductor.
No, it's
He
not.
Was the starts with a C as well.
Gosh damn it, Brian! These C names.
Yeah, Stormy off.
Clarabelle.
There's a metal mouth. There's a conductor. There's the custodian. He's the
Custodian. There you go. So who was talking today? Was it the conductor or was it the
The
custodian?
custodian was talking, and Vezir. Those are the two talking.
Okay. Because you said the conductor, and I was just like, huh? Not
Custodian
really.
and Vezir.
Okay.
I was thinking the conductor as well.
All right.
Too many
So,
C's. Too many
Okay,
C's.
so it was the custodian. Gotcha.
Mhm,
Okay, that
mhm,
changes things. Actually, I thought I couldn't trust him anymore.
it did make me a little bit nervous. I was like, God damn, he's
apologies.
Veziric's mouthpiece now?
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? And we just got cool.
I was like, damn, first we get attacked that night, and now he's Veziric's mouthpiece. I don't know. I don't know who set this up, but he's not throwing away that
yeah,
shot.
Yeah, I'm like, we just need to get out of here. That's what I'm thinking.
All right, cool. So,
There's nobody trustworthy here. No, all right, that's cool.
so we'll tell the custodian when he gets here. I am going to go lay down.
Well, we are approaching 11:30. So, is there anything else? Is there anything anyone else would like to do before the Misfits take a randomly timed long rest?
X doesn't need the long rest.
Well, some do. But before we end the session, will we anything else?
Samson's gonna hit Arc.
Hit up who?
Oh yeah, I do have Ascending to
Alright.
cast.
Okay. What do you say?
This is gonna give her the. I'm just gonna give her the quick download of what's been
You have
going
25 words.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you have the mirror. You use the mirror?
on. Yeah.
Okay.
Call and collect.
Yeah. So
Bobby had a baby
that,
pizza boy.
in that case, you're able to give her a full debriefing.
Shut up. This is not gonna work. This is more expensive.
This is using the satellite phone. Okay, so you're able to give her
From
a
the
full
car in
update.
the middle of San Francisco traffic.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're able to give her a full update on the goings on in Sethret. Is there anything you're leaving out?
Obviously. Oh, she already knows about Anton, so. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I feel like there's something that you know I'm gonna forget about, and you're gonna like use it against me. But it's all good.
Not at the moment, but I'm sure I will remember something later.
Yeah, me too.
Midas, any uses of your ascending spell?
Yes. Casting to my boy. Gosh damn, I can't remember his name. I gotta look at the thing, but the handler. That's what I call him anyway. So cast to the handler.
The guy you put in charge of the operations.
That's it. Things are working nicely over here on my end. I've come upon some land, and if I can set it up right, I might be able to move our base of operations, or just form another port eventually. Working on it. Any updates?
Roll a D100 for me.
Oh, they done kidnapped this man?
He says, things have been going smoothly. Haven't ran into any issues, haven't raised any suspicions. Started moving small things. Simple objects that are just inconvenient. Building a good reputation. That's it.
Do we make any money, Brian?
He didn't
Eat.
mention money made. You didn't ask
Okay.
if money made either.
All right, I'm going to ask him that. Have we made any money yet?
I'm going to have to look into the book on making money with business and what the role was, and we'll tell you that later. We'll
So like
calculate
that's
that
always
on
the
the-
answer.
Is it
I
always
I need those answers by next Sunday.
answer?
Stop doing my business, Carlin.
By next Sunday, we will. Because I forgot to we never took the money out either that you put in the business. So we'll do that and we'll do your profit.
So like I took it out my gold.
I don't think you did.
I did. Because remember you gave me 800 platinum. I have 100. I have 620,
No,
675
he
now.
really did.
So I have 125 less platinum. I know I didn't spend that on things. I took it out of my own pockets, I believe.
All right.
I bought the boat,
figure
and
it
that
out,
was like 50 platinum. And then
Yeah.
that's still 75 less. All right. All right. So did that? I didn't send that second. So you gonna make me waste the sending? Ask if we made money.
Well, no, it's not
Like,
wasting it.
I don't
It's
know.
just, if you're gonna cast the spell to ask, I will find out how much you've made. If you're not gonna cast the
Okay.
spell, I'm not looking
Okay.
it up right now.
I asked.
Okay, I'll get you the answer by next session.
All right. That mine stinks. Who else should I contact? Well, Galdo can do that with luck more himself.
Contact Bill Brown.
If I contact that person's okay. I have my free sleep. This guy, Diego. Okay. All right.
I might hit up Anton.
Do you have the spell slots left? It's still the same day. You got a long rest. You're good. You're back.
I took, yeah.
Are you?
I don't know yet. Can I wait till the beginning of next week?
Yeah.
Or do I got to do it now?
No. You can start next week with that.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to think on it a bit.
Yeah, no problem
I
at all.
do kind of want to just let him know that I was considering him for district here. For me, it's like a vacay spot for him. And like, just a spot to recenter and be like, oh shit. Still who I was.
I mean,
and if we can have him to have that moment around us, it's super beneficial.
I suppose it's definitely something. But we will call the session to close there then.
All right.
Good session, guys. You guys successfully raided. Solora was Solus. Solus did get there ahead of anyone outside the district attending and showing up. When the news of the defeat of Kaya was announced, a number of cloaked individuals that were in the district already took their cloaks off to reveal a more armored garb and went into Kaya's headquarters. So it seems that the people who do this thing are already in the districts.
See?
I didn't say you were wrong. I said you were right.
When
I'm not arguing with you.
is it possible for Solus to have, like, when they went in, to kind of like lie near the windows to see, like, kind of hear what was being said or whatever?
Roll a stealth
Since we
check.
took a lot of stuff.
Roll a stealth check for her.
Soldiers.
The stealth is +3, so a D20 will add 3 to it. There's a
Also,
chance that she'll get pooped.
I let the crew know if Solara didn't, outside of after we came back, that they're pretty much my thoughts on Anton. Oh, that's not bad. That's
Dirty 20.
dirty 20. Ew.
As they're going through, there does seem to be some concern that items are missing, but the immediate thought is that Kaya has squirreled them away somewhere. But there's noticing that some items are missing.
What items are they looking for specifically? I mean, what did they say?
So the room with the window would be the one that had the tapestries in it. So there's notice that the tapestries are gone, and that a number of books are missing from the bookcase.
That's what they say?
Mhm.
Okay.
But the thought is that Kaya may have hidden them away somewhere, and to look harder and search the district at large for them.
I tell the group that.
All right. Good
This
session, guys.
weapon in X's district, by the way. Once we find it, we're gonna call it Never mind. Both of those names are horrible.
No one said
Go
it was
ahead.
a weapon, by the way.
This artifact.
Greg, this is
What
Greg
is the-
speaking
what
or
is
is this
the
X
key?
speaking?
Alright, have a
What is
good
the
night,
key?
guys.
So.
Good night, Michelle.
What if it's the physical key to Azrael's
Michelle.
district?
They did not know where the key was, or they did not know how to get into Azrael's keep.
Yeah, but it might be it, Brian. You don't know.
I mean, I might know.
So tell us then, what is it?
Not gonna do that.
All right, then you bluffing, nigga.
Yeah, so
Oh,
This-
what if
this
it
is-
is
this
the
is-
hammer? We find it before we fight Dragon.
okay, so you got the hammer, right? But also, Greg, you understand that the other thing is probably the void artifact that Midas has, right?
I don't know what Midas has.
Yes, you do.
You definitely know Midas has it.
Oh, the thing that
The
killed you?
scroll case, yeah. The
Yes.
Void artifact. The scroll case is
Oh,
called
that's
the void
look-
artifact.
That's what they're looking for. Why don't you say that?
He did.
I told you that Midas is terrified of that thing right now. So he's trying to like keep a low profile. He's not trying to talk about it and everything.
You
Not
could have
'cause he's
called me
trying
the
to
boy
hide it.
artifact, and I would have said, I don't know what you're talking about. Don't call things their name. Call things and what they are. And I'm tired, y'all. Forgive me.
It's all good.
Yeah.
A lot of information you guys got there.
That was cool. I was happy that worked out for us.
Good job, man.
It was a good plan. Good idea.
Yeah, I wasn't
A lot
about
of
to.
new information too. It's been a while since you guys had new leads.
Yeah. Greg, you got all that stuff down in notes?
Yep.
Awesome.
Y'all could decipher them.
No, Decipher. Come on, bro.
Decode.
Please tell me you took good notes.
No, my notes are for me.
No. You need to share it with us then. By word. If you know, then by word, share it with us. Gosh, didn't watch all that great. I would have took notes, but I had to run to my kid.
That's real.
What's more important, the notes or your child?
The notes, Greg. You're right. I should have just told him, suck it up. And he's like, Daddy. I should be like, suck it up, son. Got these notes to take on D&D.
We don't do that here. You know what time. You know what time it is.
You should have had him take notes.
Problem solved.
You can't read or write yet, Greg.
This next part should be good. That you guys have a handful of choices to make here. About how to proceed.
Oh my gosh, this is dangerous. This is the hard part. Like the other parts were fun and all. This is the hard part. One, do we even dare go after Michael? That's probably an easier fight than Vezric, I feel like. So if we're going to go after Vezric, we might as well go after Michael first. But then the other part is, do we just leave that alone until we handle Vezric, and then we decide maybe we go after Michael? And it might not be an easier fight. It might be an easier fight on paper, but for us, it might be harder. Who knows? Decisions.
Yeah. You gotta pick something. So I'm sure either choice would work out amazingly.
Yeah, whatever. We almost died.
Hey, I don't believe you. I don't believe you believe that.
We almost died with Kaya in our sleep. I feel like Vezric's much harder than that.
It's a different fight, but they're not getting easier. If that is what you mean.
Yeah. And then, shoot, man, Logan, man, he's still a fucking. What's it called, man? He's a gamble, man. It's a gamble.
He's strong.
He's strong, and he's fucking that's why he's such a gamble. It's dangerous to us, maybe even more than the other team. Vezric's like, that's cool. If they ever fucking attack me, I'll just hit Logan with my first attack. It'll be over for them.
I mean, in theory, Vezric could fly. So like a ground-based person is not the biggest threat.
Yeah, but it'll. Never mind. Should we try to fight Vezric on a skyship, guys? I think that's smart. Yeah, y'all gonna pay Lamar? The Ravens being stupid about this.
Well, no, Lamar tweeted a picture of him talking to Odell on FaceTime.
Mm-hmm.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
We can now.
God damn it.
What?
Chris is
My
always
phone
on
died.
mute or something.
Yeah,
It's the same thing as earlier. My phone died.
My phone died, and then I tried to switch to the Bose headphones,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes they pick up voice, sometimes they don't.
Got you.
And I guess this was the don't time, and so my phone just got cut back on. Essentially, it was charged enough to get on Discord, and yeah, you guys didn't hear shit. So.
I mean,
we
you
don't-
have anyone
I guess, yeah. We're gonna take a year to figure out if we're gonna pay Lamar. We gave him Odell for a year.
No, I think we still have to pay. We still have to give Lamar a full contract. Though Lamar may sign his tender for the exclusive tag, but I still think we signed a long-term deal with Lamar before we get the training camp. I don't think we
I
get the
hope
training camp
so.
with him in a 1-year deal.
You're seeing
So.
Ravens exploring
I
options and
don't-
trading up.
Train up for what? We can't get any
Quarterback.
of the good quarterbacks. So there's
You
no
can
point.
though. I mean, the thing is, if you
There's
don't
the
want
kid from Florida.
if you don't want Lamar Anthony Richardson, you got to probably get into like the top 10. I don't know. I mean, he might not. But the other part is he's got like a lot more problems like throwing the ball than Lamar ever had. But my thing is that I think if you guys wanted to, you could get all the way up to 2, maybe even 1 if they're really willing to trade more. It's just if you gotta be saying to yourself, I'm done with Lamar, right? And then at that point you trade Lamar, and
But
then you get
none of
the
those
top
teams
pick.
are willing to trade for Lamar
Why not?
because they've said they're not. They've openly said they're not doing it. They don't want to pay. They don't want that number on their books. What the contract would cost is what most of them are saying.
Yeah, I mean, a great young quarterback on a rookie contract is better than a great young quarterback on an expensive contract. But the thing is, you don't know if these guys are going to be great on a rookie contract. So you're basically taking the risk, hoping that they pan out to be Lamar instead of taking Lamar.
Yeah, and
Right.
no team in the top 10 is a quarterback away. Adding Lamar to none of those
And-
rosters gets them a playoff win.
And none of those other quarterbacks were literally knighted by Tom Brady.
That too.
So, like, if I'm them, I would trade for Lamar.
They've all said no. I mean, they've
That's
pretty
me.
much all said no because it's this collusion thing.
Yeah, everybody said they're
Yo,
out the
the
running.
Colts would be smart to trade for Lamar. Definitely.
They
The
said they want to
Colts
go young.
players have been saying that they want Lamar.
That would be smart to trade for Lamar. You trade him your first, and then you trade him a couple other. I mean, another first, and whatever else you got to give him. But
But you
Lamar
have to give him
gets-
the contract he wants. He's not going to not get the contract he wants.
well,
'cause he got
yeah, you
traded.
give him the contract he wants.
The league has decided.
I know
they're
the
not gonna pay
owners-
him that. Yeah.
Yeah, I know they're colluding. They're
Yeah,
trying to act like
so
they're not, but they're definitely
Because
colluding.
of the
Not to pay him.
collusion, there's no point to trade for a guy who's not going to sign the contract and play.
Mhm. Yeah, they're definitely colluding against him.
I don't know. I think there has to be another Browns out there.
There's not.
Nah, bro.
There's not another owner who's going to do that and be ostracized by the other owners.
Well, because once you do Lamar like this, you open the floodgates. Now the Browns did it. Now another team cracked. Right? You're like, oh, nobody else is going to crack. And then once one other team cracks, it's like,
It's because
Oh,
you have
fuck.
the
Next time
Bengals,
it's
the
over.
Eagles, and the Chargers up next. So if you pay Lamar, those three get the same.
yeah.
Bro, listen, the Chargers are going to crack.
They have to pay their guy.
The Eagles better crack.
They have to pay their guy.
Herbert.
Yeah. So Herbert, Burrow, and
I
Hurst
think,
all
I,
have to
think,
get paid.
I think the Eagles have the chutzpah to lean on Jalen Hurts a bit. The Chargers don't.
They might, but my thing is Howie's a cap savant, right? That's what he's good at. That's what Joe Banner was good at, the guy he learned from. I feel like the Eagles can always make it work. Like whenever a big name free agent's out there, Philly's like there's always rumors that the Eagles are a part of it. Like the Eagles are looking into it. The Eagles are part of it. The Eagles have some kind of deal made up or whatever.